Hello, Student Improv here for a Summer Optimism special. Can I hear a whoop?
Whoop!
Yeah, thank you guys. That was really... Can I have another whoop? A better whoop?
Yay!
Optimism!
Hooray!
Hooray. Okay then. We're going to start, as we always do, with Move On and Keep. So, Emily and Dan, I want you to start a scene with the theme of summer.
Oh, isn't it lovely out here in the park with all the bunny rabbits and the deer gambolling gaily through the summer sun?
It does. I love sunbathing with you, especially when you wear that pink polka dot bikini.
It suits me right down to the ground, but it doesn't go that far down, unfortunately.
Move On, Keep. It goes right the way down to the ground.
My beard has extended and extended for 40
It is enormous, my lord. You've grown it so well. It's boring.
Jester, I'm bored of my beard and you must shave it.
My liege, I shall carve it like it was marble. What say
Move
you?
On and Keep. I shall carve it like it was marble.
Well, now let's have a look at your face and what we can possibly do to it.
Yes, I'm hoping you could do something about my nose, because I'm a bit worried about how it keeps getting stuck in wine glasses. So can you do anything with that?
I think that if we attach a straw to the end of it, then it will have an equally optimistic outcome.
Move On, Keep. Attaching a straw to it. Okay, Move On, Keep straws. Just...
Well, I'm grasping at something.
Shall we straws for them?
We shall.
There's only two, but
Yes.
50-50. Who goes first? You flip a coin?
You realise this is a visual gag and we're on the radio.
Move On, Keep. Not really knowing how to decide something.
Are you going to start this scene?
I don't know. We haven't planned it. What do you want me to say?
Say hello.
Okay. Hello. What happens next?
Move
thought you
On,
said
Keep.
something.
Awkward introductions.
Good. Sorry, Your Majesty.
You've just coughed phlegm on me.
I have. Would you like me to wipe it off?
I'd rather you didn't touch me.
I'm so sorry. Honestly, that's never happened to me before.
Well, go and get somebody to wipe it off, but not you. I don't want you touching me.
Move On, Keep. A sense of superiority.
Right, let's try this again. It goes, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Now you.
Hakuna Matata, my mother died.
No! No! For goodness sake.
Move On. Keep it a bit bleak. Less bleak. Let's keep it less bleak. It's an optimism special.
Hooray!
This is mine!
Wonderful!
I love her!
Wonderful! I can't inherit anything though. She's still alive. Can you give me money?
Okay. Move On and end. Okay. Thank you. Points to Elliot and Ben there.
Woo!
Yes!
Oh, give me time.
Means no worries for the rest of your days.
2 points for phlegm.
Okay, one point each for a fine musical rendition of that.
Yes.
Okay, speaking of musical renditions, fine segue there. We are going on to the intros round. So, Elliot and Ben, if you want to start with your first of your two songs,
Okay.
off you go.
Da da dum da 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 da. Da 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 da.
It's... I know what it is, but really... It was Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves.
It was. Well done.
It's okay.
Emily.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And...
That was the least enthusiastic version of that song I've ever heard.
Okay. Emily and Dan, off you go.
Okay.
Bum, bum,
We know.
You know. Okay, well,
We're all going.
we'll end it now then.
Summer holiday.
Summer Holiday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cliff Richard?
Yeah, well done, Cliff Richard. Yeah.
How
And
this one
now
starts.
your second one. We're
Okay.
flying through these. We may have to do a third one. Which...
If it helps, we've forgotten how this one starts.
I know this one! Or I know who sang it. It's Jonah and the Whale.
Oh dear.
No.
Is it Summer Nights by the cast of Grease?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I don't know this one.
Right.
We like your
Dan's
optimism.
never confident with these musical rounds, but I saw he had such hope in his eye there when he went, "Oh, I've got this one." But no.
They glisten.
it
I
was
know what I
wrong.
was thinking of.
Okay, your second one, Dan and Emily.
How does this one start again?
Do dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
School's Out by Alice Cooper.
Yes. Well done. Okay. I think we've got time for a third one.
Third one.
This could be amusing because they're not
We
entirely
haven't
sure of their
practiced.
third
No, I
ones.
think
That's
we
why we
know.
were
We
doing
might get
two
it right.
originally.
This may be wrong, this may be right, who knows. Okay.
Da 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 da.
It was the summer of 69.
Yay!
Yay!
Well done.
Not awful.
Yay!
Fantastic. Okay, third one from Dan and Emily.
Oh, yes! California Girls by Katy Perry! Woo!
Come on, Elliot.
Okay,
Thanks for the
beautifully
contribution there,
Let's
Dan.
go.
Can I just say to the
We'll have
two
a
people
song
that have
now.
already sent me a text, thank you for your support.
Okay, well done. Thank you for your text. Please keep texting in. Here's a song. Oh, hello. That intro cut off a bit sooner than I thought it would. Okay, yeah,
radio.
it's smooth radio as usual. And we're back with student improv. So, a quick roundup of the scores at the moment. Emily is in the lead with 4.
Yeah.
And Dan, Elliot, and Ben are all tied in second place or last place on 3
It's the
points.
optimism
Optimistic.
special.
It's the
Second place.
second place, optimism special and whatnot. Yes.
Because everyone's a
Half
winner, especially me.
Okay. Our next game is called Story Styles. We debuted this at the Impression Special. So each of these 4 fine performers are going to tell us a story in the style of certain authors that will be celebrity faces and whatnot. So if you could each introduce who you're going to be reading our story as.
I will be delivering this story in the style of the greatest author ever, Homer, specifically the translation of E.V. Rio.
I shall be sporting my goddess, J.K. Rowling.
I will be speaking in the style of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Can you say R again?
R.
Thank you. I'm going to be doing it in the style of the linguistic goddess and absolute patron of language that is Stephanie Meyer.
Fantastic. Okay.
Sarcasm, ladies and gentlemen.
Our producer, Sam Radio Man, he loves his stories.
Yes.
Would you like to give us a one-word suggestion about what the story would be about?
Badgers.
Badgers. You're going to tell us a story about a badger, okay? Off you go, Homer.
Dawn rose, fresh and rosy-fingered, ascending into her throne in the sky. Down on the Achaean mainland, Alcibiades was hunting in the forest.
J.K. Rowling.
When he saw the biggest and greatest mythical badger he had ever seen. Oh my goodness, it's enormous! I need a Patronus! Quick, somebody help me! Harry Hermione, quickly!
Okay, J.R.R. Tolkien.
And so he summoned forth his Patronus, which swept onwards in the glistening silver dawn, singing an ancient rhyme, which I will now go through for the next 6 pages of the narrative.
Okay, before that happens, Stephanie Meyer.
The Patronus glistened in the sun like a marble obelisk of loveliness, and as I looked at it, I felt all of my will drawing away as I realised that every single aspect of my identity now hinged on this one thing which I'd seen literally once.
J.K. Rowling.
It was beautiful. It was, he drew all that was happy from within himself, channeled it through his wand, and said, with the mightiest of screams, Expecto Patronum! And thus, exploding forth from his wand, was the greatest and most wondrous snake.
Snake.
Snakes
Fantastic.
make him happy.
We'll go with Homer, please.
The snake coiled as the great serpent Python did around Apollo when he smote the beast upon the hills of Mount Ida, as near the shrine of Delphi. My geography is not fantastic.
Okay, J.R.R. Tolkien.
And so the mythical badger was fought in an ancient land near Camelot, and it tumbled down as struck by a Patronus, and on that day was a terrible onus.
Stephanie Meyer. It's a wonderful contrast.
And then, as the Patronus looked down at the sleeping body of the badger, it realised that it no longer could live without the badger in its life. And as it looked at the badger, how it glistened in the sun, almost as though it was sparkling, he realised that every single element of his personality now hinged on the badger as the kind of constructive narrative for the rest of the story.
Emily, you're supposed to be doing an impression of some kind. We'll go back to Homer, and it'll be last sort of wrapping up the story. Please, Homer.
The serpent Patronus coiled once, twice, thrice about the basilisk, as the vine goes around its stem, and as the twain were crushed to death by their mutual love, things happened.
Things did happen. What happened? What things did happen? In
They
the
died.
epilogue, it's J.K. Rowling, who's master of epilogues, so we'll go with that.
Archimedes looked on at the glistening explosion of magic and wonder. Couldn't help but remark that it was horrifying. So they all went back to Hagrid's for tea.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay, thank you very much for that.